What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm inside of my home gym and I'm getting in a little full body workout. I just finished with about 15 minutes of cardio. Took about 2 weeks off due to a little bit of joint pain and a possible hernia that I think I might have had from exercising, but I'm back now. I'm all healed up. That's one thing that you have to remember, is to listen to your body all the time, and you cannot be stubborn. You got to take care of your joints. Okay, overtraining is a thing, and the best solution for overtraining and joint pain is to just stop. You won't lose your gains. I mean, if you do, the good thing is you can get them back. So you just have to stop and listen to your body sometimes. Overtraining is the most common syndrome that a lot of my clients struggle with. I write people workout programs, I set up people's workout plans, and they don't stick to the plan. They always do more and they always do extra because they feel like they're not giving it, or they feel like they're not doing it enough. They feel like maybe it's not enough exercises, but you cannot overtrain. You can't do it. When I write you a program, I give you a specific number of sets and a specific number of reps. There's rhyme and reason behind everything that I have you do. So you gotta trust your coach, and you gotta trust the process, trust your plan. And like I said, most important, trusting your coach. If I tell you to do 10 sets, do 10 sets. If I tell you to do 4, then do 4. No more, no less, that's it. It's all for a reason. And everybody's program's customized. Trust the process. So we're just doing some dumbbell rows, a few sets of regular dumbbell rows, going really light today, just getting back into it. First 4 weeks, I'm gonna do high reps, a little bit lighter weight, and then after about 4 weeks, I'm gonna start adding on some weight and the reps are gonna go down. I'm gonna start working more on some hypertrophy training. So, due to a couple weeks of inactivity, my body's actually really stiff right now, and my joints are actually really stiff. Lower back feels tight. So that's one thing to remember for people who do not exercise and they're like, I don't want to work out because I have this joint pain. Or the worst thing that you could do is not move your body and not move around and not exercise. You have to exercise, you have to move your body. Your body's meant to move. So move it. Move your body. So now we're gonna go on to incline dumbbell press. Do about 4 sets of about 15 to 20 of those. Once again, today's whole purpose of the workout, just getting back into the swing of things, going extremely light and doing high reps. The key and the main objective for today is just to get some movement going throughout the body again, throughout the whole body. So that's why we do a full body circuit, or a full body workout, not a circuit, but a full body workout. That's why a lot of people who are just starting out on an exercise program, we do not start out with isolating muscle groups, we start out with full body workouts, okay? It's gonna be too much volume to come into the gym and spend an hour just hammering away at one muscle group. That's not what somebody needs to start out with. They need to start out with less volume per muscle group. So we start with 1 for chest, 1 for back, 1 for shoulders, 1 for biceps, 1 for triceps, 1 for legs, and 1 for core. And cardio, of course. Bulking or cutting, you've got to do cardio because you have to take care of your heart and your cardiovascular health, no matter what, even if you're bulking. You cannot skip cardio, don't be lazy. Take care of your body inside and out. Always remember on all your exercises to make sure that you're breathing. Inhale down, exhale on the way up. You have to breathe. You've got to give yourself oxygen. Control your breathing. You have to breathe. That's the biggest mistake that I see a lot of people making. Not just beginners, but advanced weightlifters do it as well, is holding their breath. It's a constant mistake a lot of my clients make. Constantly having to remind people, remember to breathe, remember to breathe. At no point during your set should you be holding your breath. Inhale down, exhale on the contraction. Every time, every rep, every set. So we just finished our incline dumbbell presses. So next we're gonna go on to reverse flies. This is gonna be the exercise that I choose to do for shoulders today. Reverse flies, which is targeting the rear delts and the traps a little bit. But mainly, the key here is to avoid any flexion and extension of the elbows, moving just at the shoulder joint. One of the biggest mistakes that I notice people make on reverse flies, as they pull the dumbbells back, the arms drop down towards the hips. And the reason for that is it's just a compensation. That's actually your lats, which is a larger muscle group trying to take over as your shoulders get tired. And remember that your body always tries to seek the path of least resistance. So whatever is gonna make that exercise easier, your body's always gonna do whatever it can or whatever it has to do to make that exercise a little bit easier. So you gotta keep the elbows up. Don't let the elbows drop down. And another thing, don't extend the elbows and flex the elbows. You don't want any of this going on, because then you're turning it into a tricep movement. Elbows should be stationary. Only thing moving should be shoulder joint. So that's how we isolate the rear delts and make them grow. Get some growth in there. Next up, we've got barbell shrugs. 3 sets of about 15 to 20 reps. Keeping it really light. We only have about 90 pounds on here. So we're gonna, once again, just rep it out. I'm not trying to take anything to failure today. Just nice and easy. Just gonna ease back into it. That's another one. If not done correctly, you're not gonna get the full benefit out of it. So barbell shrugs, make sure you get the shoulders all the way up, as high as possible. As high as possible. Think of it like you're trying to bring your shoulder all the way up to touch your ear. Make sure you squeeze. Squeeze very, very hard. Pause at the top, hold it, and come down nice and slow. Very slow, no jerking. No rocking, take your time. Use a nice and slow, nice and easy tempo. Don't rush it. One of my favorite muscle groups to work out or to train for me, I definitely have to say shoulders, because for me, shoulders have always been a weak point. It's hard for me I'm not genetically gifted when it comes to my shoulders. So when it's more of a challenge, it's more exciting for me to come out here in this gym and train that muscle group, because if it's a challenge for me, I'm gonna work harder at it, and it's exciting for me to try to watch that muscle change. I could change the shape of it, I could change the size of it if I work hard enough, if I eat enough, if I track my macros, hold myself accountable, I could really transform that muscle. So to watch the transformation is always more exciting than muscles where you're more genetically gifted. For me, like arms, biceps and triceps, it's very easy. I've been gifted with my arm development. The arm size just kind of comes automatically for me. So for me, shoulders is by far one of my favorite muscle groups. Just about wrapping it up here. Finishing off with leg extensions. After the leg extensions, I'm just gonna do some calf raises, maybe a few crunches, and then off to go eat my post-workout meal. Pause at the top, control the weight on the way down, come down nice and slow. Exhale on the way up. In my opinion, for an exercise like leg extensions, it's always better to do high reps, anywhere between 15 to 50 reps. I've always gotten better results from leg extensions when higher reps are used. So remember that. Keep a rep range of 15 to 50 reps. More, go for a pump. Get as much blood in there as possible. Don't worry about the weight. Do a lot of reps. Get as much blood as possible into the quads, and you're gonna see them blow up and get vascular, okay? That's how you're gonna get shape and size in your quads. All right, so I just finished my full body workout. So now it's time for my post-workout meal, which is gonna be 6 ounces of teriyaki glazed salmon and 1 cup of jasmine rice and 2 rice cakes. Post-workout, I take in a little bit of extra carbs to help with that insulin spike. So, and about 2 cups of spinach. Got some sesame teriyaki salmon on there. So here we are, post-workout, and I'm gonna dig in. Spinach is plain. Rice. A little bit of seasoning on it. Salmon is not plain at all. It has teriyaki glaze. Bit of flavor. Your pre-contest, no seasonings, some seasonings actually, let me correct that. But if you're gonna put sauces on your food, any type of sauce in your pre-contest, or if you're not pre-contest, you're just trying to drop body fat, very careful and selective of what kind of sauce you put on your food. You need to understand when it comes to bodybuilding, working out, fitness, trying to be healthy, trying to be at your best, you have to change the mindset that food is used for pleasure, because it's no longer used for pleasure, but to reward yourself. Go eat a bad meal or go get ice cream to reward yourself. That's what we're taught. That's what we're brought up with. That's not what food is for. If you want to have a good physique, and if you want to get to your fitness goals, you cannot look at food that way. I have even if you're trying to lose weight, yes, you can still have a cheat day, but it doesn't mean eat from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, just stuff your face with calories. One meal, one high calorie meal. Don't go overboard. Don't start having all this soda and all this other stuff. You don't need that. Have a burger. Might not even need fries. Maybe like a double burger, something like that. That could be your cheat day, but not 6 or 4 burgers and 2 orders of fries and a soda and a milkshake. It's gonna set you way back. It's gonna take you the rest of the month to rebound from that. So be wise on your cheat meals. Don't go too crazy. And as I always say, stop eyeballing your food unless you've been doing it for years and you know what 6 ounces looks like. But if you're fairly new to this, stop with the guesswork. Stop guessing what 6 ounces is, because you could be overeating. Have some control. Don't be lazy. Weigh your food out. Get a food scale. Measure out your rice. 1 cup, half a cup, 3/4 cup. Measure out your potatoes, 6 ounces, 5 ounces. Measure out your yams, 6 ounces, 5 ounces. Measure out your protein. Track your calories. Find an app in your phone. You can track your calories. Keep track of the calories that you're eating, and you realize that once you start logging your calories, you're gonna realize maybe why you weren't losing weight or why you keep gaining weight, because you're probably taking in more calories. And if you do log your calories, study about it, learn about it, make sure that you're logging your food correctly. That's another big mistake. People feel like they're logging the calories and they're still not getting to their goals. It's because they're doing it wrong. Make sure you know what you're doing when you're weighing out your food. Logging your calories. It's gotta be accurate. Thanks for watching my vlog. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned for more videos on working out, exercise, nutrition, supplementations, diet tips, all the above. Until next time.